Hey everybody, Sneaky Narcotic, back at it again with another YouTube video. And today we're just gonna pick up where we left off. We just picked up Vicar Max, pissed off because his book was in French. I actually, before the stream started, was able to talk to Pavardi a little bit. And it's asking for a perception check. I noticed you mention your dad a lot, but never your mother. Thomas seems very fond of you. Actually, I like this one better.
He's just interested in fixing stuff.
Fixing something.
He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda. I'm just glad he's alive.
Oh, yeah?
That he's okay. I mean, when Mr. Thompson said he was fired, we all expected the worst. In the bar? When I asked if you were a drinker? There was a kind of a thing with a vending machine when I was 12.
Why does it sound sexual, Pavardi?
Not intentionally.
Oh.
I've always been good with my hands, right? So I saw a lock on the machine and thought, oh, this must be how they refill it. But I had to know. So I did my thing. And next thing I know, there's a couple hundred bottles of 0G rolling out the front door and into the road. It's not funny.
It is so funny.
Right about then, a bunch of loaders came rolling in the gate, fresh off the Saltuna ships. And Mr. Thompson was up on the porch making a speech about how everyone would have to volunteer a third shift to get it all canned. Anyhow, you ever seen an auto loader run over a bottle of 0G? Exploded all over Mr. Thompson. One bottle after another as the loaders went by.
Wow.
I was just shy of working age, so Dad had to pay all the damages. Moreau's still angry at me. I can laugh about it now, but I just about puked up my guts in terror in the moment. That's the one time I ever made Mr. Thompson look a fool. Sorry. I know, it's none of my business. Strong drink makes me sick. And it makes me real sad. I start thinking about things I oughtn't, and then... Well, never mind that. You got better things to think on. Sorry. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
Okay. Let's talk to the vicar.
By verity, by strength. What are we contemplating today? I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him. That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
You know, I'm starting to think this isn't the best place to put my head. Let's put it way over here. There we go.
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination. Thank you, Captain.
No, thank you, Vicar. Actually, let me put you in the right so you don't cover any of my hood. Come on. Come on. There you go. Alright, so now you guys can actually see everything. I don't know why it took me 4 episodes, 3 episodes to actually do this, but I did. So let's go. Hiya! Adds beauty and verisimilitude to your frontier home. Oh, shoot. Speaking of my my companion's gears not being up to date, should have went to the general store and bought Vicar Max something, but we can wait. We can wait till next time, you know. I think we're about to go to another planet on the Unreliable. This should be fun. Alright. Get off this backwater podunk little town. They call it Edgewater. In the Emerald Vale. Oh, I'm about to break a foot. Ah, I didn't want to break a foot. Make sure they're behind me. They are. Alright. Did you miss me? 'Cause I missed you, baby.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome.
I like it.
Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew.
Oh, poor baby.
I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling. Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think? Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am.
That's what I thought.
Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
And you better not call me anything else. I am Captain, you're a bitch, and he is Vicar. Don't forget it.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community. What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Just put it in.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
I'll be back. I was about to say, where's Pavarti? Ticket to anywhere. Get your own very ship. Wow.
All systems are operating within acceptable. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Yeah, it should. God, this ship is looking like it would hold up to its name. Why does it have oars? That makes no sense. Why does it have oars? There's no inertia in 0G. So I like that Obsidian decided to make it to where you can have more than one companion at a time. Because I was kind of like, for instance,
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
I'm gonna shut the fuck.
Based on my initial calculations of Dr. Wells's personality, that seems highly unlikely.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place, and we can start by reviving the Hope. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kelly.
I like the name Kelly.
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Ah, space. The final frontier. I like how, like, whatever, I think it's Terra 2, I'm not sure what it's called. But it kinda looks like Earth. But with a Saturn ring. Which, by the way, depending on what they decide is in the ring, it's either asteroids, trash, quote-unquote trash, or ice and glass. So I don't know if we should ever go towards that ring. Just letting you know, Ada. Just letting you know. Yeah, we're gonna go up there first. I'd also like to talk to my crew members, if I could. Its name is Sam. That's cool. Something tells me that's gonna be the best companion. Huh. That doesn't look like it would be Pavardi's dad. First French dad ever gave me. She's been a friend ever since, Pavardi. Aw. Pet pills. Yeah, she looks like she needs a pet pill. Is always kind of looking like she's cut her wrist. Focus heavily the modern still wrench in you. Okay, that's kind of cool. This is not a Petunia. Okay, what about Vicar? Where is Vicar? Not in this room. What about this room? Huh. Yeah, this is Vicar's room. Oh, speaking of the devil.
As always, I am at your disposal. What are we contemplating today?
Yeah, I want you off the ship in midair. Please leave. I wonder where Pavardi is. Anyways, no more wasting time. She isn't in here, right? Nobody sees her, right? Okay. Moving onward. Ah.
Just to warn you, we may have a bedbug infestation. I am investigating non-toxic extermination measures. Non-toxic to you, I mean.
Okay, so I'm a pest control technician, and I can tell you if we had bed bugs. It doesn't look like I particularly have bed bugs. Let's use terminal.
Just to warn you, we may have a bedbug infestation. I am investigating non-toxic extermination measures. Non-toxic to you, I mean.
Okay, so Vicar Max. Okay, increase your hack skill when Max is in your party. Alright, let's get going. Wow, there are a lot of things here. So Phineas's lab, the Groundbreaker. So we just got off of Terra 2. He wants us to go to Monarch so we can go to... He wants us to be able to go to Monarch, right? Wait. Where are we going? Go to Groundbreaker first. Hold on. Welcome to the system app. You know, that would have been helpful in the system app. Journal. Oh, let's talk to Ada.
Welcome back,
Welcome back,
Captain.
Ada.
How can I be of assistance?
Well, tell me about Sam.
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, goodbye.
Alright. Find an acid stripper. Is that what that said? Okay, well let's go to Groundbreaker because I think that will help us find what we're looking for.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
And how exactly?
Can we talk?
Sure.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
No, I am a real good engineer. They have a dump. Yeah, exactly. She can't be that good. This place is a dump.
If I had to fix a station this big, I'd be spending all my time trying to figure out what needs doing now and what can wait. I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Borston beans.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time.
Oh yeah?
Did you want to talk about something else?
Yeah. Looks fine to me. I wonder, like, if the Groundbreaker will be any hostile. Maybe some hostiles on the Groundbreaker. Groundbreaker. Can be handled through negotiation or subterfuge or a really big hammer. That's great. Light medium. Heavy armor provides the most protection, but light armor provides better skill bonuses.
Captain, just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by. Don't mind the heat. Got a few days before it reaches critical. I'm sure Miss Chief Tennyson will get it sorted.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses? He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming. Hey, no offense, but I don't think this walking Saltunican's gonna appreciate you interrupting.
Keep talking, Millstone. See what happens. Now's not a good time. I'm dealing with a problem here.
So, go space
Ooh,
yourself.
Kill him.
Problem solved.
You must really want to truncheon through your teeth. This ain't a show. Move along.
Fuck you.
Do what you want. I'm done here.
Whatever you heard, it's all true. Yeah, because I knocked my foreman out with a tossball stick. But, to be fair, I wasn't the one who started it. The guy was insulting my Rizzo's Rangers. Look, if it's a crime to defend your favorite tossball team against slander and calumny, well then lock me right up.
They were about to.
You wouldn't be saying that if you'd been there. Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me.
Oh yeah.
But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
I feel that. My team is Alabama, and we just got our butts handed to us by LSU. Well, I say that 5 points, not that bad.
That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah.
Someone tells me Felix is our
Look,
next
this was a
venue.
long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation. Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
I stole it.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time. Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance. See you around, boss.
Boss. Right, I am a boss.
Do you mind? I'm trying to file a report.
Gonna head to Vera's for whiskey and darts. Maybe not now.
No stealing right now.
Move along.
Yeah, I've done work for Sublet.
Yeah, I've done work for Sublet. Gonna head to Vera's. You learn to keep your eyes to yourself in my job. Nobody wants.
Just checking everywhere.
If you got a complaint, file it at security.
Gotta complain about your damn attitude.
Customs and
Jesus
inspection,
Christ.
right this way.
That hurt. I think that's a fair trade-off. Sure. That's interesting. So they just gave me a point for continuously breaking my freaking legs.
Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important. You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with? He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison. Sure thing. The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
All right.
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. 2 biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though. Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me. Chief Jun Lei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
Happy to help. That's my job, after all.
You're real good at it, too.
Jesus,
well, thank you, miss. It's nice to be recognized. Yep.
Can we move this along? I have a certain, matter I'd like to attend to, Captain.
All right. Be seeing.
Alright, so first off, a shock cannon. A grenade launcher. You've piqued my interest. Okay. Vicar. Alright. I don't think they have any armor. Oh, they do. Alright, cool. Now we're all kind of matching. Cool. So I'm going to attempt to do this jump again. I feel like there's something here, which is the whole reason I'm even doing it. Hey, viewer number 2. Made it. Haha. So I guess I could have snuck up here and not got my ship impounded, it looks like. I could have jumped down here. Oh, I didn't wait for the dodge recharge. Shit.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
You were hearing things.
No, seriously. There was a lot of static.
Alright, we're gonna try this one more time. Really?
Captain, you're wounded!
One last time, and then I swear we'll be done. I don't know why that's not working like I thought it would. See, it didn't work that time either. What the frick? Okay, fine. Screw it. Not gonna play all day like this.
Carry on.
Ooh, Tinkerer's Bench. Okay. So I'd like to see if I can install a mod here. No sight mods. Okay, that seems right. Yeah, it seems too right. Ah, I love it. Okay. Anyways, back to the pistol.
Hold it right there.
Gosh, damn it!
What do you think
I
you're
didn't
doing?
mean to.
Just don't make more paperwork for me, all right?
Okay. Oh, my auto-looting. My auto-looting right now. I need to stop. Need to stop. Officer Spot. Stupid order, stupid order.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection.
Freighter crew. Your holographic shroud is activated, giving you temporary access to a restricted area. Moving drains the shroud's energy. When it runs out, personnel will see you and interrogate you. Talk your way out of the interrogation to reset your shroud. It will get harder to talk your way out while you're interrogated. Okay, it makes sense for me, but what about these two assholes?
What do you think you're doing? I don't want any trouble out of you.
Yeah, I assume it resets if I leave the area. Sure does. Oh yeah. Well, that's an interesting device there. Jesus, this looks awesome.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
When might we expect you out here again? Canned surfish is already sold out again.
Who knows? Halls are scarce. Back in Triangulum, there were hundreds of spaces.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
I need blood. I must have blood. Where did you go?
Do you have what it takes to defend your corporate talent?
Look, it's Gladys.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door.
That's me.
You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient. Or an oven. Just like store-bought. Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction.
I'll blast my ass.
Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
10,000 bits. I'll take the nav key.
You've certainly been blessed with an abundance of sass, haven't you? But it's your interstellar currency I'm interested in, not your nethers.
Not your nethers.
Phineas, that old kook. He was quite the dancer back in his prime, did he tell you? Real light on his feet. Real light in the wallet, too. He still owes me a small fortune. Laws. Maybe I should charge you double.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility.
Oh, yeah.
Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms... Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Auntie Cleo.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates.
Thank you.
If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. Anytime.
I like how you can steal from her. Oh, hold on just a second, guys. Let me go put his blanket on him. Little guy's sleeping. Make sure I'm still in my golden frame, yeah? Okay, so yet again a communal toilet. Ooh. Secret. It's a secret room. So that's a squatter's journal. rather stay quiet. Alright, let's go out and back in. I feel like this is for another mission, but alright.
You ever wonder if maybe folks keep doors closed for a reason?
Okay.
Looking sharp.
I'm gonna have to pass this check.
What do you think you're doing? Just don't complicate my job, okay?
Keep him quiet, Cap.
Last ratted on rotten time. Leave me in peace. You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
Not a restricted area just like that, huh?
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter, Captain?
Baby.
If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service. Did he now? The mouth on that man. I swear his late mother'd be ashamed. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
Oh, and just a second, guys. I'm trying to see what's going on with my stream. Because it just dropped, like, right there. Alright, it's back. Sorry about that. No clue. How'd you do it? How'd you... what are you doing? What are you doing? Why is it dropping frames like this?
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
I'm sorry, guys. Give me just a second to make sure that my stream's okay. AKA if my recording is doing okay, too. Eh, I guess dear old Wanda Darset was messing up my stream. I'm watching you, always watching you.
Something I can help
You're
you
stuck
with?
in my food. Nah.
Take care.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
I don't know, are you?
See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jesse in the first place.
I wonder if Twitch is having issues tonight. Okay, anyways, what's this about your friend?
Let me get one thing straight. Jesse and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors. Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
I do, actually. So let me quickly walk in here, like so.
For the last ratted-on rotten time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quack... What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
Oh, yeah?
Should've known she'd send a bruiser after me. Damned if I don't rue the day I saved her scrawny little hide. Inadvertently, I befriended a bloodhound in the process. Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low. Oh, laws. Wait, don't gut me and skin me yet. Please, talk to Bedford. Tell him I can pay, a part of it, and I'm a useful person to know. Just ask Ellie. Surely you wouldn't drag me before him. I'm dreadful contagious. I just know if I face him, I'm dead. What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear. Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week one, assuming you want to keep breathing. Alright, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
Oh, alright.
If I had, you think I'd...
Hold on just a second. I think my buddy's joining us. Gonna test this real quick. Say a couple things, Mustachio. Hold on. Say a couple things, Mustachio.
I arrived. A couple things.
Oh, I definitely can tell. Because it's echoing like it usually does. Let me double check here.
You must have your TV or your computer on. Because I can hear your audio.
Yes, I just said I'm testing this. Say a couple things, Mustachio. Say a couple things, Mustachio. Yeah, I can hear you in the chat. Just let me turn the chat back down. Wait, let me make sure I'm not double speaking on here. Let me double check here. Yeah, I'm not double speaking on there. Dude, my freaking iPhone keeps on blacking out when I turn it on its side. I don't know what's going on with it. But anyways, Are you watching the stream?
Be hiding out in the med bay.
Like the light, like the
I was
screen
gonna
goes out
steal
if you
it,
turn it on
wind
its
up
side.
Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the
Do
operation.
you have it tilted forward?
Let's just say things went
On its
sideways
side
about
and
the time
forward?
I got my hands on the diamond.
All of it. Tilted at
And
all.
it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely
No, I
made
mean,
it out
do
with
you
my
have it
life, and nary
where
a
the,
plan to make back
the
Udom's
face of the
deposit
phone
I'd spent.
is the phone itself is on its side, but the face of the phone is tilted towards the ground.
I don't know how to. Right now I'm tilting the phone face down and it's not doing it. But earlier it was like if I barely
Okay,
moved it at all.
hold the phone like you normally would. Hold the phone like you normally would. Let me know when you're doing that.
Are you watching the stream? Hey.
Do you have a face cam
Yeah,
now?
you see it? I even got a border around it.
No, I'm not watching.
You're not watching? Well, I just got a third viewer somehow.
No,
I wonder who's watching then.
by some unholy miracle.
Udom Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them.
Okay.
Dude, this is my
square
first
things for
stream.
me,
But
I don't know if I have Twitch or not.
One
This is
even
awesome.
bigger than Ellie owes me.
Hello, third viewer.
Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie, huh?
It's just Zach watching on 3 computers.
No, Zach doesn't watch. I wish he would, like... I wish he would.
That'd be so funny.
So I just got to the groundbreaker and...
Any word on Jessie?
She's in debt to the board, yeah.
Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before
Promenade.
engineering. You can't miss it.
The promenade. Okay, what's the difference between a stevedore and a Mardette?
Mardays are, they are law enforcement here. Stevedores are general space explorers, I think.
This is Halcyon News.
Seeking relief from the heat?
Why don't you do it, Ben?
Till June Lay gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing.
Why don't you do it, Ben?
So the
The radiators.
I
They're
can't read any of the
fucking waste
text
to
on the
Sunday.
screen. It's all fuzzy.
And we're all sweating buckets
I can't
wondering when
help
the
that.
powers that be are gonna get around to fixing it. Couldn't say. And I wouldn't be pouring drinks professionally if I could.
Engineering is like
All
the
I
best
know
part.
is we're cooking in our own juices here, and it's only gonna get worse.
Engineering and anything having to do with conversation is
Luck's
just
nothing against the cold
silly.
boy.
All the stuff you get to skip, all the things you don't have to do.
I just wish I had 10,000 bits right now.
Oh, are you talking about for the old lady? Talking about for Gladys?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she sucks. She's kind of broken too. Like she leaves this implication that she'll give it to you for free if you do something for her, like do a quest.
When you snap
And I
on
did the
an
quest,
ejector
and she
clip?
didn't give me the thing.
That's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon
That's how you know your
modifications I'd be
weapon loves you
happy to
back.
show you.
Hey, 4 viewers. Doing good today. Let me see what you've got for sale. Go ahead and hit that follow button. See my really lame pop-up.
I've already got you
Oh,
followed.
you did? Never mind then.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm kind of surprised. I didn't think you did. Tactical shotgun. Do shotguns get better in this game?
You are. No.
You are what?
My best friend in this whole wide world. Of course I follow you on Twitch.
We do need to get a game night going sometime soon. What is this? This is waste disposal. Dude, I don't know what it is about the toilets in this game, but they freak me the fuck out.
I was wondering what they do with the waste. I guess they just chuck it down here. Where's it all go?
They have an odd shape.
They what?
They have an odd shape.
Yeah, okay, I'm not the only one. Some of the bathrooms are like,
how about I stay
you're
up top?
sitting next,
You know, keep watch.
it's like an airport.
Okay.
I don't jump in this disposal and see what happens.
If you look at it, and you really observe all the architecture in the game, corporate efficiency.
Oh, yeah.
Do not jump in there.
Why, what happens? Come on, do it now.
For sure, you just die.
You know what? There's only one way to find out. Shit, the game's not letting me. Dude, I finally got a flaw. And my flaw is that, yep.
Careful, you're hurt.
I've gotten several flaw offers. I didn't take any of them.
Hey, crazy. I took the one for acrophobia.
Fear of heights?
I kept breaking my damn foot. And so it was like -1 perception, -1 charisma, and -1, I think, something to do with mood. Oh, okay, this didn't bring me that far back. I am playing The Outer Worlds. I'm streaming it if you would like to join the stream on Twitch.
Nah.
Any word on
I think
Jesse?
I'm gonna play it as well.
Good luck.
I took the negative of increased energy damage because so few people use the energy weapons at the time.
Dude, there was like this thing on Terra 2.
Seeking relief from the heat?
Some
Till
big
June
ass
Lay gets
mechanical
those
thing
radi-
that kept fucking me up.
Giant robot?
The radiators. They're
medium-sized.
fucked 10 ways
Auto
to Sunday.
mechanicals?
And we're all...
They're everywhere, dude. You're gonna have to get over it.
I'm looking forward to Sam.
Looks nothing...
He's good.
So, Korzai, you go to the groundbreaker.
Who?
It is a shit pretty much. If you go to the
Oh!
groundbreaker,
Sam, yes.
and you see the
Sam is not a she.
anyways.
Anyway, groundbreaker, yes.
And you see the trash dump. Don't jump into the trash can.
Why? What'd you do?
I died. It sent me back like 2 minutes.
So,
You know we're
There's a
leaps and
straight
bounds
death.
ahead of you, right? Like, we know these things already.
Well, good for you, man.
CNP.
yeah, I stopped playing for a while. I can't remember how far I was. Or what I was doing.
CNP pancake mix. Now requires no mixing. Seriously.
Excuse me, guys. Hold on just a second for this ad.
What's going on with you lately? You seem down.
So, keep in mind that most, since you guys, since Clayton, you're watching the
Sublight
stream, I
salaries.
assume,
Their front looks surprisingly on the up and up.
things you see will be like, I think a minute, not a minute, like 30, 40 seconds behind.
It's about 6 seconds.
6 seconds, okay. I'm watching it, like, on my phone at the same time. Let me know if my bitrate goes down, like, or, how to put it, if I start dropping frames, because...
You mean frame rate?
It's... They said that there might be a way to fix it by changing my bitrate. I assume this is gonna take me Probably, yep. Probably.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the Unreliable?
Should go by Captain Hawthorne, right?
Sure you are. Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door. Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays?
I should touch Ellie the space pirate inappropriately. Right?
These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
Ellie the space pirate?
I don't think he knows who Ellie is yet.
He just talked to her on screen.
Oh,
a little while ago.
Well, fuck you. You just ruined it. No spoilers in this, okay?
No, I didn't. She tells you she's a space pirate when you meet her.
She just said that she was concerned. Well, not necessarily concerned for.
Yeah, Matt's okay.
Are you talking about the thief or the butch girl in front?
The butch girl in the.
She didn't say anything about being a space.
So you're
pirate.
the new captain.
She just said that she wanted.
I was hoping you'd make your
in the
way
med
to
bay.
my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight.
Well, gotta be honest
you
with
wouldn't
you.
have come.
I'm all out of time. I got home late. Than I wanted to.
A little advice.
I went and
Before you
waited
start
like
telling lies, get a
20
feel
minutes
for
for
who
a
you're talking
Whataburger
to.
burger that never came,
It's
so I
nice
left
to see the
Whataburger and
Unreliable again.
went to
Useful
Taco
shit.
Bell and all the drive-thrus
Hawthorne was my
tonight are
contractor.
packed
I'd
the
recognize
hell
that
out,
leaky boat of his
so
anywhere.
I wound up driving a lot.
Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told
Hardy's-
Hawthorne to restore that smartass
really
to
good
factory settings.
burger.
It's trash.
I went to the midfield Hardee's today.
I have a
And
salvage
it was
job
really
for
good.
someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings.
I think Hardee's is trash.
But there's
Ugh,
a
I'm
catch.
going to bed.
I'm gonna broadcast as well.
Just like in the serial.
Just for fun.
Good night, boys.
Okay, guys. Sorry about that. My buddy wanted to be a part of the stream, and I just thought it would be cool to have him in the chat.
If you have a
sorry about
nav
that.
key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested? I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the rest. If there's anything else, be quick.
Time is bits.
Time is bits. Be seeing you. Make sure you aren't followed on your way
Jesus.
out.
That Hardee's is already coming back to me. Make sure I'm not followed on my way out. Excuse me, I am trying to focus on not being able to be followed. Troops, I salute you. I didn't realize I could hit him. It's bratwurst.
If you're hungry, you've come to the right place. They're terrified to lock in the juices. How about a grinder's dozen?
Okay, nope. Where's this place? Ickes Armory. Okay.
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor? Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only a testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons. For those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
See, it bugs me that this game has an armor and weaponsmith, because maybe a weaponsmith, well, like an armor smith, how often, because this is post-modern day, right? This is like space age. How often in space age do you need a armor piece? This is just, like, I get it. I do, right? I get it, but I'm just like, no. Okay, so 246 for that. 26 is way better than what I got. Guess this is what I'll grab. I'll grab the 26 here, that there. And let's go to sell. Kind of want to keep the Vicar suit. But we are going to sell all of our drugs, because I don't play with drugs. Drugs are bad, okay? Okay. Okay. All the drugs gone. Get rid of that. Probably get rid of the Vulture Pistol, Sentry Saber. Officer Spine kind of looks cool. We can get rid of that. Okay. So let's do some item management now. Put on this vest, put this on. Now 16 to 17. (11 and 9, 16, 17, 11 and 9, 17 and 11. Okay. Going to this. 133, 137. Pavarti. 120, 133. She has a 215, he has a 320. They just are going to rain bullets. And then me with, let's see here, 165, 141. We'll put this back and probably grab a, I want the sawed off. Yeah, that's assault rifle. We have a rifle, assault rifle, auto mag, and the Blood of Sick. The Blood of Stick. We get an impact hammer instead. Impact hammer looks sick. Oh my god, look at it. I am Thor. Look at my mighty hammer. Okay, let's get the pistol because it takes my vision less. Okay, keep going. Anti-Cleos. What is this?
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
Ooh.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Ooh, kill him.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Sounds like she might.
Yeah, this is Chief Junlei's ship. You don't own shit here.
Ooh.
Step back! I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardettes would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Yeah, O2 scrubbers.
Look, just get out of here before I tell your captain what you've been getting up to on the clock.
Ah, whatever. We got a date at the Lost Hope anyway.
Is this really what you want to be doing with your life, Marcy? Guarding stairs for that walking mustache Udon fucking Bedford? I gotta get off this detail.
That's great.
Ah, the board. Organized, efficient.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
I'm gonna say it because it's so funny. I'm going to wring your scrawny neck, you sprat fuck. Give me back my ship.
There's no need for hysterics. This is all a hilarious misunderstanding.
Of course you say that now.
I impounded Alex's ship, not yours. Well, I guess it's yours now if you're captaining it. It's a game we play, he and I. I ask him to turn in Phineas Wells. He tells me he will soon. I impound his ship. He explains why he can't give me the info right now. I ask him to turn in Wells. Around and around we go. Right. You're going important places, I'm sure.
Yes.
Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
I could literally rat him out right now.
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
Oh, yeah.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with? It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal.
Okay.
Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. It's... well, it's my white whale, I suppose. What? I'm sorry? I'm quite certain I heard Wells. Phineas Wells. Huh. How charming you are.
Fuck you. How about that?
Indeed. And you know where he is? Excelsior! An apprehension of this caliber will be tremendous for my career. I'll send you straight away to my superiors in Byzantium, only... Oh, no. Oh, no. Just a teensy one. The teensiest.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing to, lie awake worrying about for nights on end or anything.
Oh, yeah.
The thing is, I needed money. A lot of money. Quickly, for reasons. I might have pawned my official board seal to Gladys, the black market fancier on the Groundbreaker. I can't authorize the paperwork you'll need to turn Phineas in without it.
Stray too much from the straight and narrow, and one may just find himself assigned pastoral duty in a maximum security penitentiary.
To give away something so important to you, there must have been some curious reasons.
I'll thank you not to question my motives, young miss. It was a mistake, and I'd like to put it
How
behind
many
me.
times do I get to say fuck you to
It's
Udon?
only temporary, of course. I'd never leave something so important in the hands of someone of such a dubious moral character. I was going to buy it back once I raised the capital. So you'll need to get my seal back from her if you want to hand Phineas over to the board. Oh, it might surprise you.
Architect have mercy. You don't possess a lick of sense, do you?
You can't say anything worse to me than what I've already said to myself. Now,
That's great.
let's get back to business.
That's a fun time. Alright, I think we're... And then we're gonna work on stealth. Okay. And we also get a perk point. I don't even know what to put it in right now. Oh, wife's coming in. Go mute my mic while she walks in.
Rizzo's mock apple pie. Silent for a hard life. Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture or any sightings to your local board embassy.
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sub-level.
I could spend all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty worn, though.
Concerned citizens often ask why there aren't enough new faces in the Halcyon colony.
We all want new neighbors from time to time.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Okay, I really don't know what's going on. It looks like my frames are back. I do apologize for that. I just double checking the stream over here real quick. Making sure she's swaying back and forth correctly. She is. Okay. So, basically, I think the only thing that really was missed was just her introducing herself. So it brings us,
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job.
The promenade.
We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Well, thank you.
What? I didn't think you just...
Jesus
Parvati,
Christ.
is it? That's a lovely
That was
name.
a lot of XP.
What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
Uh-oh.
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry. Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention. Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner. They want us to sweat, thinking that'll soften me up for a bad faith deal. If you'll excuse me, they can go fuck themselves.
Agreed.
The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive. Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays. Hold on. There's something you should know before you go charging off. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now. Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Okay, guys. So I'm going to end the video there. I'll keep streaming, but I'm going to end the video there. So, thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, do all that usual YouTube stuff. and this is Sneaky Narcotic, signing off.